Hey, if you clicked on this video, it's because it's something that you are supposed to hear. Hi, I'm Eliyahu, and today I've got a question for you. What is your most important role in life? Just think about that for a little bit. What are the roles that you can think of that you play on a daily basis? Think about from the time you wake up. Are you a father? Are you a son? Are you a wife? Are you a mother? Do you go to a job where you're an employee? Do you own the business? Are you an entrepreneur? What are your roles? And the next thing I want you to think about, after you kind of list those out in your mind or even write them down, my roles, what do I do each day? Where do I spend my time? And what are these roles? Okay? After you get that written out, then it's time to think a little bit more, a little bit deeper, and say, okay, what of these roles, if I could prioritize them, what is the top, most important role that I play? And for me, it's, a husband and a father. And for you guys watching, it could be something else. But it's important to think about this for the next step of what we're doing. So after you think about that, look at now allocate the time that you spend to each of these areas. So first we have our roles. We then listed them in order of priority and importance to us and what's most important in our life. And then put down, where are we spending the most time? And for many, it may be that you're spending the most time on the things that are on the lowest level of priority in your life. Here's the thing. You may not be able to change how much time you're spending in some of these areas, but I bet you can change how much time you are spending in some of the areas. So that's one adjustment we can make, right? We can adjust how much time we're spending in certain areas to spend more time on what really fulfills us and gives us life. So with that, after you have thought through that process, now think about, are we distracted in these areas while we're in these roles, especially your role as a husband, wife, father, mother? Or are we intentional and really getting the most out of that time that we have in those roles, especially if it's your top priority? When you're in the role of that top priority, for me it's as a husband and a father, when I'm in that mode, when I'm back from work and I'm home to spend time with my family for the night, I want to make sure that I'm pouring into my family with intention and with a good energy. All the energy that I spent on my whole day, getting up to this point in my day, when I get to do things with them, I need to pour that much more energy into them. And in that way, I'm getting the most out of the smaller amount of time that I get with them. So it might be difficult at first because many of you may have never thought of it this way. But I'd like to leave you with this scripture in Proverbs 14:23. And it says, "In all toil there is profit, but in mere talk it tends only to poverty."